In 1980 South Boston, organized crime runs deep in the neighborhood's culture. The film opens with Frank Costello, a powerful Irish mob boss, speaking about power, control, and survival. His gritty voice sets the tone for a world shaped by corruption and fear. Costello is a feared figure who operates with protection from corrupt officials and loyal followers. We see him visit a small store run by a working-class family. Among the local kids is young Colin Sullivan, who catches Costello's attention. We noticed over 90% of our viewers enjoy our content, but haven't subscribed yet. We know you want to, you just forget sometimes. As we dive into this super intense thriller, let's change that. Like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing recaps. Costello talks to Colin, giving him groceries and money. He speaks about loyalty and pride, planting ideas in the boy's mind. Costello's presence is strong but scary, and Colin is drawn to his confidence. The mob boss sees something in Colin and starts to guide him, acting like a father figure. The film shows South Boston's tough streets, with hints of racial tensions and political issues that shape the city. These early moments introduce the film's themes of identity and living two lives. As the scene ends, Colin is no longer just a kid from the neighborhood. He is being shaped by Costello for a future role, though the plan is not yet clear. The story now shifts to another young man, Billy Costigan, whose path will cross with Colin's in a dangerous game. Billy Costigan comes from a broken family in South Boston. He graduates from the Massachusetts State Police Academy, showing strong skills. But his background with criminal relatives and a troubled past makes the police leaders cautious. Captain Queenan and Sergeant Dignam, two tough officers, see Billy as special. His South Boston roots make him perfect for a secret mission, to infiltrate Costello's criminal crew. In a tense meeting, Queenan and Dignam question Billy hard. They test his loyalty and strength. They offer him a dangerous job, go undercover and join Costello's gang. To make his cover real, they fake a criminal record and kick him out of the academy. Billy must cut ties with his old life, including his family and friends. Only Queenan and Dignam know he is a cop. To build his criminal image, Billy spends a short time in jail, then starts hanging out in places where Costello's men go. He acts tough and desperate to get noticed. The pressure of living a double life hits Billy fast. He feels alone and scared, but he is determined to prove himself and escape his family's criminal shadow. This scene sets up the film's main conflict. Two men, Billy and Colin, living secret lives on opposite sides of the law. As Billy enters the criminal world, the line between who he is and who he pretends to be starts to blur. Colin, now grown up, joins the Massachusetts State Police. He is smart, confident, and eager to succeed. He gets placed in the Special Investigations Unit, SIU, a team focused on stopping organized crime, especially Costello's gang. This is no accident. Colin is loyal to Costello, who raised him to be a mole inside the police. Colin secretly gives Costello information to help him stay ahead of the law. Costello, under pressure from police investigations, depends on Colin to warn him about raids or surveillance. The two stay in touch through phone calls and secret meetings. Colin works hard to look like a good cop. He buys a fancy apartment in a high-rise building, showing off his success. He meets Madeline Madden, a police psychiatrist, and they start dating. To Madeline, Colin seems like a respectable officer with a bright future. But Colin gets nervous as the police suspect someone in their team is leaking information to Costello. In a twist, Colin is asked to help find the mole, even though he is the one they are looking for. This scene builds the suspense as Colin and Billy, both hiding their true selves, move closer to a dangerous clash neither can see yet. Billy, now undercover, works to join Costello's crew. His fake criminal record and jail time make him seem like a real crook, cut off from the police. He hangs out at bars and rough places, slowly getting noticed by Costello's men, including Mr. French, Costello's tough right-hand man. Billy acts volatile and street-smart, using his South Boston background to fit in. In a key moment, Billy meets Costello at a bar. Costello is suspicious and tests Billy's loyalty. He asks sharp questions about Billy's past, trying to see if he will break. The talk is tense, with Costello's men watching closely. Billy stays calm and answers smartly, showing he can handle pressure. Costello starts to trust him and gives him small jobs, like collecting money or helping with deals. Billy's work gets more serious over time. He sees violence and crime up close, which shakes him. He passes secret information to Queenan and Dignam using disposable phones and coded messages. Every moment is risky. Costello is paranoid and quick to kill anyone he suspects. Billy knows one wrong move could get him caught and killed. The stress of pretending to be a criminal wears Billy down. He struggles to sleep and feels trapped, but he keeps going, hoping his information will help the police stop Costello. As Billy gets deeper into the crew, the danger of being discovered grows, and the chance of betrayal looms large. Costello plans a big deal to sell stolen microprocessors to Chinese buyers. The deal is risky and gets the full attention of the Massachusetts State Police. The SIU, including Colin, learns about the deal and sets up cameras and wiretaps at a warehouse where it will happen. The police hope to catch Costello and get evidence to arrest him. Colin, still working for Costello, calls him and warns him about the police surveillance. Costello is careful. He brings his crew, including Billy, to the warehouse, but keeps the deal hidden from the police's view. The transaction happens, but the police can't get clear evidence or make arrests because of Colin's tip. Billy is at the deal, standing near Costello. He watches everything but can't contact the police without revealing he's a cop. He notices details about the buyers and the crew, hoping to share them later. The failed police operation makes Queenan and Dignam angry. They realize someone in the SIU is helping Costello. Billy also suspects there's a mole in the police, which makes him more cautious. This scene is a turning point. Both the police and Costello's crew know there's a traitor among them. The game of lies gets more intense, and neither side trusts anyone. Billy and Colin feel the pressure, each trying to stay hidden while doing their secret jobs. Madeline, the police psychiatrist, starts a relationship with Colin after meeting him during a work evaluation. Colin is charming and seems stable, like a cop with big plans. They fall in love and move in together. To Madeline, Colin is a safe and dependable partner, though she doesn't know his secret loyalty to Costello. Billy, as part of his undercover role, must meet Madeline for therapy sessions. He is stressed and falling apart. During their talks, Billy shares his anxiety and fear, though he never says he's a cop. Madeline sees his pain and feels a connection to him. Their meetings are emotional, and Billy's honesty makes Madeline care about him, unlike her growing doubts about Colin, who seems cold and distant at times. The relationship between Billy and Madeline stays professional, but there's a spark of something deeper. They talk about personal things, and Madeline feels drawn to Billy's realness. She doesn't know Billy and Colin are linked by their secret lives. Madeline becomes a bridge between the two men, adding to the film's themes of lies and divided loyalties. As their stories get closer, the risk of everything falling apart grows. Costello gets more paranoid, thinking someone in his crew might be a cop. The police are also on edge, knowing they're close to catching Costello, but sure there's a leak in their team. This tension leads to the death of Officer Delahunt, a secret undercover cop in Costello's crew. During a deal that goes wrong, Delahunt is shot in a fight with police. He dies from his wounds. Later, Billy learns Delahunt was a cop, working undercover like him. Costello didn't know this and didn't order Delahunt's death. It happened in the chaos of the shootout. The news shocks Billy, who sees how easily he could die. It also shakes the police, who lose another secret agent. Delahunt's death makes everyone more suspicious. Costello thinks harder about who in his crew might betray him. The police push to find the mole in their ranks. Billy feels the weight of his dangerous life, knowing he could be next. Colin, still hiding as the police mole, gets more scared of being caught. Both men are stuck in their lies with no easy way out. Billy finds a shocking truth. Costello is an informant for the FBI. He gets secret files that prove Costello has been giving information to the government while running his criminal world. This betrayal stuns Billy, who has risked everything to stop Costello. The police plan to arrest Costello, not knowing Colin is working against them. Billy tries to arrest Costello after a deal goes bad. He takes Costello to a quiet place, ready to turn him in. But Colin, who has followed them, shoots Costello dead to keep his own secret safe. Billy is left with no answers, and Costello's death creates chaos. The police and criminals don't know who the real traitor is, and the mistrust grows. In a dramatic moment, Billy gets proof that Colin is Costello's mole in the police. He sets up a meeting with Colin on a rooftop, planning to arrest him. Billy shows Colin the evidence and tries to take him into custody. Colin acts confused but knows he's been caught. In a sudden move, Colin pulls his gun and shoots Billy, killing him. Billy dies, knowing his mission to stop Costello and Colin has failed. His death is a tragic end to his undercover life. Colin walks away, cold and focused, thinking he's safe. This moment breaks the idea of loyalty and trust in the film. Billy's sacrifice shows how deep the corruption goes, setting up the final clash where the truth will come out. The film ends with a dark conclusion. Colin goes back to his apartment, thinking he's escaped. But Sergeant Dignam, who suspected Colin all along, is waiting. Dignam got Billy's evidence, which proves Colin is the mole. Without warning, Dignam shoots Colin dead, avenging Billy and exposing the corruption. Dignam leaves the apartment, his face calm but hard. His act is justice, but it's outside the law, showing the messy world they live in. The final shot shows Boston skyline, with a rat crawling across a balcony. It's a symbol of betrayal and the endless fight between good and bad. Colin's death feels right, but doesn't fix everything. The film leaves us thinking about lies, loyalty, and the cost of living two lives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth recaps and reviews. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the hidden truths in every story.